Hello guys and welcome to another video on GJ Vlogs. Today we have quite an important video. There's been a big change and a big update with one of Nautic Music's upcoming albums, and in today's video I'm going to tell you what that is and a whole lot more. So first of all, what is this change? I'll talk about what this change is. It affects one of Now Music's upcoming albums, which is Now 100 Hits Legends. This album was due to be released on the 20th of November. This album's release date has actually been postponed, so it was originally due to be released on the 20th of November this year, so not very long, just a few weeks. Now it's been postponed and the new release date is the 27th of November. Now Music haven't actually posted about this on the social medias as to why it's been postponed. I just found this out since on their website they've changed the release date, and the release date is actually changed on Amazon and a couple of other websites so that you could actually pre-order this from. The actual release date has changed. You can still pre-order this album like you could before, and in fact I'll leave links in the description down below if you'd like to go and pre-order. I think you can currently pre-order on Amazon, Zoom, and I think even HMV Online. And of course when this album is released you'll hopefully be able to get in supermarkets and as well as the online retailers as well. So that's how you can get your copy. And about the pre-order, I kind of was expecting this to happen since they postponed the release of Now That's What I Call Music 107 and Now It's Called Music 7, the re-release edition. They got postponed just over a week ago from the 20th of November, the same date that this was due to be released, until the 27th of November. So this was originally supposed to come out on the 20th with Now It's Called Music 107 and Now 7, and now this is coming out on the 27th still with Now 107 and Now That's What I Call Music 7 re-release. So it's still going to have those two albums coming out with this one. All the changes is just that it's moved from the 20th of November to the 27th of November. I'm guessing this is of course the reason they haven't actually posted on social media or given us a reason why. I think it's pretty obvious why this has happened due to of course current circumstances, and going into a second lockdown is probably why these albums have been postponed. They are still going to be released on a day that will still be in lockdown, so on the 20th of November when this album's due to be released, we were going to be in lockdown. They postponed it to the 27th of November, which again will still be in lockdown then, so it's only just moved it a little bit closer to coming out of lockdown. I believe this was come out of lockdown around the early part of December, so this will just be postponed until closer to us coming out of lockdown. So I don't know if it's to do with people maybe not being able to go out and go and buy this album because we'll be in lockdown, and maybe releasing it a bit later, closer towards people being able to go back out again after the lockdown, is going to affect things like sales and things. So I think that's why this album has been pushed back. It's still going to be released. I'm guessing everything else will stay the same. The track list will stay the same, the artwork will stay the same, and a few other things will stay the same. I think the only thing that will change is just the release date. So this album, again, as I said, was supposed to actually be released on the 20th of November. Now it's on the 27th of November. This album is coming out with a couple of other albums on the same day. So on the 27th of November, that's the only day in this month we have albums left to come out. Of course, we've had a couple of albums this month already. These are the albums that we have left to be released. So on the 27th of November, we have Now 100 Hits Legends. Also on the 27th of November, we have Now 100 Hits 60s number ones. Again, on the 27th of November, we have Now It's Called Music 107. And finally, also on the 27th of November, we have Now It's Called Music 7, the re-released edition. So those are all the albums coming out soon. We've got 4 albums left to be released. These albums were supposed to be a little bit spread out. I think Now It's Called Music 107, Now It's Called Music 7, the re-released edition, and Now 100 Hits Legends were due to come out on the 20th. And I think Now 100 Hits 60s number ones was always due to be released on the 27th. That hasn't been postponed at all, and I think that will probably stay on the same day, although it is kind of a bit strange Now Music releasing 4 albums on the same day. That is quite a few on the same day, but I suppose you've either got that or spacing these albums to be released into December, which they don't normally do. So this isn't a big change. It's only been postponed by a week. It's not like it's been postponed by quite a few weeks, and you can still get this album. You can still pre-order. In fact, I'll leave links in the description down below if you'd like to go and pre-order. So that is the end of today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up, massively appreciated. If you do, also make sure you subscribe, enable notifications to be notified every time I release a new video, and make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just beside right there, and links to all my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you go from up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.